First and most important point is you need to learn basics. So when I say basics, that means you need to know how to install different technologies in different operating system. For example, you need to know how to use Windows operating system. And obviously, when you are getting into IT, that time you should be able to learn how to use other operating system which is not your primary operating system. For example, you need to know how to install something in MacBook or even in Linux because Linux runs most of the cloud nowadays. That's why you need to know the basics of Linux also. So basics of IT means just learning how to install different softwares and how to use different operating system. That's the main thing which you need to learn whenever you want to learn anything pretty much in IT world. Second thing is you need to explore different aspects of IT world. That is, if you want to get into coding department, that time you should be able to learn basics of coding. And what is coding? That's the first thing which you need to learn. And if you are not interested to learn coding, that time there are other IT aspects also, maybe DevOps, maybe testing, or even some kind of other tools related jobs available in IT world, which you will be able to learn and you will be able to provide service in whatever the thing which you learned. So that's why you need to explore these things first before knowing what is coding and how to code. You won't be able to understand whether you are into it or not. That's why learning to code and maybe few aspects of DevOps, all these different things when you are exploring, that time you will be able to get good idea that which field you want to go into. Once you start learning coding, that time you might be interested to code only and you want to become a developer. That's also absolutely fine. Or you might think that okay, coding is not for me, I'll learn cloud or even DevOps. So once you are familiar with it, there will be lots of other IT sector which you can go into, maybe networking or even testing. That's why you need to explore different aspects which are available in IT. Last point which I want to mention in this particular video is in IT, lots of technologies work together in order to form one amazing thing. For example, when we say coding, coding alone is not going to make something happen. When you want to make something happen in IT world, that time you have to combine lots of different technologies. In coding, maybe you want to build website. When you are building website, is the coding only thing which is available in there? Absolutely not. When you are building website, there will be design, there will be coding, there will be some kind of back-end technologies associated with it. There will be database. So there are lots of aspects in this particular thing. When you are learning to be something in IT, that time you should be able to work with different technologies. So when we say something like DevOps, that time you will be working with GitHub and lots of other environment related to that particular program. And all these multiple technologies work together to provide one particular service or something like that. That's why you need to learn how to combine all these technologies. When you're just getting started in IT, you won't be getting this idea that multiple technologies work together in order to do something. You might be like, okay, I'll just learn coding and I'll be able to settle in some kind of job. That's actually not that much true, because when you're learning to code, that time you're learning basics of programming language. Once you're familiar with it, you will be able to build projects, and when you're building project, there will be lots of technologies which will be involved. That's why learning to use these multiple technologies also one of the skills which you need to learn whenever you are getting into IT. That's why learn multiple things, explore them, and you don't need to go too deep in any of these technologies, because when you are getting into IT, you just need to explore many things. Once you are familiar with multiple things, you can focus on one thing and try to find job or do freelancing in that particular field only. That's it for this video, guys, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for watching more videos like this, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.